Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush holding it down with the Labudo Network. I got my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line. I'll line it up. Bigger the contracts, the more, you know what I mean, the more money we get together, you know what I mean? Today I got a special guest with me. He go by the name of Ali Zoe. He is the founder of Zoe Pound. He's a prominent figure within the hip hop community. And yo, man, yo, Ali Zoe, man, let the people know who you are. Give them the MO and let them know what you about. You're
Yeah. Ali Zoe Adam, man. From Miami, you know what I'm saying? Raised, you know what I'm saying? Born in Haiti, you know what I'm saying? Going to Miami, you know what I'm saying? In 1985. But I'm Zoe Pound, you know what I'm saying? Founder, you know what I'm saying? There's 19 of us, but I'm founder. I just did 18 years, so I'm out of prison right now. You know what I'm saying? Thank God after what, a year and 4 months.
Man, you've been like the hot topic online, man. You know, like I'm quite sure everybody's seen all your interviews with with what's his name? Well, anyways,
Well,
that's not important. But
yeah.
yeah, man, like yo, man, I'm happy to see you. I'm happy, to have you here, man. And
Me
my first
too.
question, word. My first question for you would be, I know you got a film on Tubi. It's an
Yeah,
incredible film, and
yeah.
I was wondering how did you get that deal lined up with Tubi? Like, how'd you work that out?
Man, I got a good movie, man. Thanks for the plug, man. I got a good movie out, man, called Zoe's Bone. And the movie is doing good. It's been number one recommended, you know what I'm saying, on Tubi. It's a movie, you know what I'm saying, one of our worst prisons in Florida, Lake City. I rented out the whole prison. So it wasn't like a warehouse or a green screen. 76 of my homeboys jumped on the bus. So it's premiere as a movie from 1991 because we got a nickname called Monkey called Zoe, and the movie really talking about 1991, a Haitian cell, Cuban cell, and how we have fought. Really, Kimbo Slice is in there, a man from Miami, like it's as the biopic of him, you know what I'm saying? But they have a fight. Check the movie out though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's on Tubi, man. Zoe is Bone. Zoe is is Bone. I'm on the cover too.
Word. So y'all make sure y'all support this young king over here on Tubi. The movie is called Zoe's Bone. Support this brother right here. My second question for you is what was it like living in Haiti when Duvalier was president? Was it hard living through his brutal dictatorship? And if so, give me the breakdown.
Nah, Haiti, man. Haiti's a remembrance of like I would say sometimes I say some of the best years of my life growing up in Haiti under Duvalier. I was from Jeremy and in Haiti and they blowing up. We mostly um somebody was calling me, that's why. But we mostly lived in Haiti under aristocratic Haiti, man. It was enjoyable. We can go to the on it up, Andrea. We go to the beach, to the water, and I might
Just give us a second. We have a little technical difficulty.
oh, yeah. Uh well, You see me?
Yo, yeah, I can see you. Yo, put your
You
phone
can
on
hear
Do Not
me?
Disturb.
Man, I can't
I
hear
can
you.
hear you. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
I can't see myself. I can't see myself. I can't hear you.
You gotta you gotta log out, come back in, cause you got a phone call. Yeah.
Hang up, Aisha. He said, do it again. Ah, shit. Haitian called 4 times.
Yo, what up, Rasgo, man? Salute to you, Rasgo. Under Duvalier, baby Doc, Haiti was clean and the island was green. No gangs then. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it was totally different vibe when uh Duvalier was president. You know what I mean? But he gets a lot of negative, like there's a stigma on him on how he ran things back in the day. But you know, yo, can you hear me
Yeah,
now? Yo, hey,
yeah,
put on your phone do not disturb. So when you do get a call, it's not gonna
I
know what I
did.
mean?
I
Okay,
can
okay,
still do
okay.
that. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so you was expounding on how you was living in Haiti, like yo, keep expounding.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. You know, Haiti, Haiti's all day, man. Haiti's something all day. Like, it's somewhere I want to live right now. Haiti's somewhere. I inspire. I read about. I follow politics. But back in Haiti, then back in Haiti, growing up, it, you know, my aunt was a nun, and you know what I'm saying. When she was a nun in the covenant. And in the covenant, we from Jérémie. So she had to go to different towns to go teach, just to explain the aristocratic. So, in my young living of Haiti, it's like women are cooking for us. I'm cooking for them. I don't much want to wear underwears. You know what I'm saying? We going to the beach. We must recite whatever we learn. And we enjoying dancing compa. The years was the years wasn't what there was a differential there was a differential there was a differential thing of Haiti then. It was so beautiful you couldn't want to leave. It wasn't what people had made it to be that Papa Doc was the wrong one. That's why when he left for 22 years, the country actually, told him to come back. He was facing war crimes, but they actually let him walk again, wanted to face him again because now they like that was the wonder years. It was the best years. Like, I left because of a coup d'etat. Like, we got ran out from a revolt, but man, Haiti was somewhere like, you go drop food at the kitchen and chilling with the peoples, out all night. Everybody leaves everything at night. All through the night, the whole community, everything, every store is on the front. And everybody just got off of stealing. Everybody just tried to see who was a thief. That was the only like something that would be harsh to your name. To be a thief.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been to Haiti before as a youngin, and it was a totally different vibe back in the day.
Right.
Everybody got their food. Yeah, I mean, they're growing their food in their yards, and
Yeah. Sugar
just
cane.
relaxing.
I could do
Yeah,
30
man.
mangoes.
Yeah, mango trees, man. Yeah, get the mango straight out the trees and all that, man. So
Yeah. For
yeah, it was a
some
good.
reason I can't do 3 mangoes in America. I do three, I'm full. I could do 30 mangoes in Haiti.
Man, I mean, 'cause the food is a lot was a lot better back then, man. Like I mean, especially in the states, like the food is like GMO involved with it and all that. So
Yeah.
it's totally different nowadays.
Right,
Yo,
right,
salute to
right.
you, Moxie. I see you in the building, man. Salute to the chat. I see y'all in the building, man. Much love. Now, okay. My next question for you is like, What's your thoughts on barbecue running the streets of Haiti? Like, do you think he's a necessary evil for the country? And if so, talk to me.
A necessary evil for the country of Haiti
Yeah.
or for the race of the Haitians?
The reason why I say that is because the founder of Blackwater, he's he has his private soldiers out there fighting off the gangs, and he said uh a comment that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, saying that pretty much he's there to take over the island, and that
Who?
we need to be controlled because of the whole gang situation within Haiti.
Yeah, but the apparatus of black media is very much like patronizing in my ideological outlook because I've seen people in Blackwater, Halliburton create a lot of economic issues within America that benefit, you know what I'm saying, America. Gas, you know what I'm saying? I saw it for $3. After 10 years, I saw okay, after they got the gas, after they took the gas from Iraq, boom, gas was cheaper. A man like Eric Prince, who has maybe several boats, you know what I'm saying, all these tanks, pipes, contractor, a place like Haiti to me, you know, Haiti is Haiti has its own constitution and its own courts and its own civil issues within domestically that it has to deal with. And I would say a man like Eric Prince and Blackwater would be the perfect person to enable a judicial process, such as 14 prisons and maybe a court in the middle of the water where the people of Haiti can judge barbecue, ISO. They could judge T-Lobby. They could judge these people through war crimes, through genocide, through human trafficking, through killing, whatever evidence the people of Haiti find. But the structure, if we don't put, if the structure of Haiti is not built on judicial and defense and conspiracy theories and plagiarism of 1804, this happened and that happened, and the mulattoes and the white people are gonna take something. These people as barbecue, it's as in, you know what I'm saying? Izo, he from my country, my part, Jeremy, It's like they rappers. It's like they wearing blue bandana. They on clown time. They like clowns. I don't see no economic reform within trade, soups, kitchen line, different things that you can see within a necessary evil. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no, I don't need nobody to be no history lesson or teacher. Where's the economic on the ports? You done had it for a while. I think he's feeding Kenya. He just sends them food. Here you go. Here goes some food, man, every day. They ain't got no money. It's a joke. When you look into the international world, internet, I'm not saying that he should be indicted within the international world, maybe then domestically, but they got Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, they got these people under indictment, Benjamin Netanyahu. It's a clown joke in the world. It's a 195 nation thing. To me, it's not ideological conspiracy theory of white mulattoes are in Haiti. When we was living in Haiti back then, it was about, can you speak Creole? You speak Creole? Love you. That's all we speaking. That's it. Ain't nothing else. White, black, like Jamaica. You go to Jamaica, the Asians, anything that's there, the whites speak patois. Ain't none of that. So, Haiti had a bad, job and wage and situation going on. But for Blackwater's infrastructure, prisons, a man got locked up and he out the next day. Another man locked up the next day. They got toll booths everywhere. On every 4 8 miles. This shit is a joke. It's like 50 Cent and Jay-Z's battling. They're just living it. They just realize what hip hop is, I guess.
Yo, somebody from the chat got a comment. He says Papa Duck had to run to Haiti with. Okay, Papa Duck ran Haiti with an iron fist because of his opposition would have assassinated him. Son Baby Duck had the Ronto Makut as his bodyguards. You
Yeah,
want to
that's true.
respond to that?
Yeah, that's true. That's just like, you know what I'm saying, us and within, you know what I'm saying, like, some people say the Republicans got, you know what I'm saying, Trump supporters, but Papa Doc did rule that beautifully dictatorship because he's dealing with 195 nations. And some people got to understand what human trafficking is today. Human trafficking today is you got a man playing with San Antonio and people just want to take certain body parts. They want some of that Haitian blood, Asian blood, blood, and they like creating people. This is what's going on. Like, this is why it's like chaos to me, because it's the number one thing, because everybody like my child is missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean a lot of that what you just expounded on, like that do go on like outside, like in third world countries and all that, it's kind of like the wave what they do. But yo, I've read articles like certain hospitals have been like I guess kidnapping people and selling off their organs. So
Wow.
it goes on in the States too, but it's like quiet, like not like it hasn't hit like the headline news or whatever, but it is happening in the States. But it's they do it discreetly.
Yeah, it's
Um,
prominent right now. It's prominent right now. People are just, technology, you know what I'm saying, and biologically, you know what I'm saying, on personal creations of whatever their mind thinks, you know?
word, word. Now, my next question for you would be, okay, what's your thoughts? Okay, what's your thoughts on the federal law allowing ICE to knock on potential illegal aliens' doors, and should naturalized citizens be worried?
I think immigration been going on since America been built, and the focus of America to talk about ICE is something that during the Biden administration, I watched for 4 years just people coming. Beautiful. I'm telling people, man, it's the best time. It's sweet. Come now. Come now. Reagan, Clinton, the first George Bush, it was sweet. Come now. But it comes a time where you can't come and Biden say, hey man, check in. Do this paperwork, this paperwork, and you just running around like you're not trusting them, whatever that is. But there are more people that are staying. It's like 435 they saying gotta go. But there's over like 2.3 million that got in and they here. And they went through the protocol process. Those that just hid, they might have been here for reasons of criminality or they had differential reasons why they was here for. So, go and make sure you get your social security, going to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you got a good court appearance, you know what I'm saying? It's for every American.
Yeah, I mean, like what I've learned, like through some of these articles or whatever that I've read, like there's a law that allows these ICE agents to knock on your door, and but here's the thing, like you do have the right to not let them in because they would need a a tangible warrant for them to be able to enter your home. Like it's not mandatory for you to let them in, but there's ways that they could get around to, stake out, wait till you come out your house, and then I guess try to figure out how to, either detained or arrest until they could find certain documents to verify that he or she is an actual citizen. You know.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, those laws are there's always a federal and state cahoots going on. So the federal and the state, and then you got a Republican, Democrat, federal and state. So a lot of blame, a lot of things I want to is economic. I want to be on economic reform. Though a lot of things are like um racial backing other race. And it's like, to me, it's like, okay, we went through this with the Italians, with Ellis Island, Angel Island, with the Irish. We went through this with the Asians. We keep saying, nah, you go in front of me. Nah, y'all go in front of me. Nah. It's time to speak about black ideology, not let the Hispanic are of power within America also. Some don't even look at it, but the Spaniards ruled for 2,000 years. And Marco Rubio's in the White House. Everything in Florida, in English is in Spanish. You're looking at a black and white thing, but the defending of blacks always for another race to not us be at the forefront of economic reform is a conversation that I be like, it doesn't help economically because it's a paper trail situation. The protest can be uprising, but the protest only can bring forth new immigration laws. The immigration laws are not that bad. But now, you know what I'm saying, they put in stigmas, you know what I'm saying, for people to come in, you know what I'm saying, for money situations. So, you know what I'm saying, turn on reaction. You know?
Yeah, I asked you that because there's a lot of negative feedback from ICE, period, online, and there was this particular incident. An ICE agent had to unalive this, I guess, the lady that was driving a
Yeah.
vehicle,
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
yeah, and unfortunately, the agent, unalived the lady that you know, allegedly tried to run him over with her vehicle. But yeah, that kind of negative press will always get a lot of light. Anything positive won't get that kind of traction. But it's just unfortunate that the lady lost her life
No,
with that.
it's a very unfortunate situation, and I watched it over. I talked about it with my associates and friends. Everybody had a lot of you know, here's there, but I was looking at how they're saying agitators are erupting and agitate and those agitating need to go be for economic reform. And if there is agitating going around, agitators, I would like the black community to focus on that because we don't like to be doing the faking shit. So you know what I'm saying? And if we need to be really be find out somebody faking, because if somebody faking, then we could be like, why are you wasting my revolutionary time? You know what I'm saying? So the roots of being agitators has to be looked upon also.
Yeah, I understand. Like we need these particular law because someone in the chat, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up. Uh, said something interesting, and I think these immigration laws is kind of needed because there is a certain amount of percentage of undocumented immigrants that's out here committing
Right,
a lot of crimes, and
right,
those are the ones that shouldn't be here, and
right,
I don't know, man. That's just my perspective on it, like
right,
you know, I understand how. like, my father was a hard working immigrant himself, and he did the right thing. He came to the States the right way, worked like 3 jobs, and provided for my mom's and myself and the rest of the family. So like there's no ill feelings towards my my side on immigrants, because I am a son of an immigrant. You know what I mean? So
Me too.
you know what I mean? So I mean, like, yo, man, just come out here the right way and follow the laws. You be good money out here. You know what I mean?
That
Uh,
part.
Now my next question for you would be, now, okay, with you been in kind of like the entertainment field or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, like, would you ever work out a deal with 50 to put out like a show based on? Nah.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. I don't. Yeah. Me and 50. I don't really like his philosophy of hip hop like that. I'm not a fan of it. We bump heads back then. You know what I'm saying? We really ain't never see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? He slapped my homeboy's son, so I never messed with him since then.
You talking about the situation with what's his name? Jimmy Henchman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his son. Not yo. I had. Oh, I think last year I interviewed Bingham Smurf. He was on here and he
Okay.
expounded. Yeah, he expounded on the whole situation with Jimmy Henchman's son getting slapped by Lodi Mack. You know what I mean? It was a friend of Tony Yayo. So okay, so
Right.
I can see why that could never happen.
I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
just like the Bambino family, La Costa Nostra, Zopan, John Doe, La Carter. When things like that happen, the public is supposed to blame 50.
Yeah, I mean, that happens because he's like, I guess, the leader of his crew, so he'll be held responsible of whatever person that's under him or G Unit. He'll get the blame for that, even though he may not participate in certain incidents. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I just, what I mean, I just thought it would probably be a good collaboration because of his relationship with stars and different media companies, and with your talent and the way you write script.
I'm already on 4 streamings. I got a
Oh,
movie on Tubi already. I might have to just stay with Tubi. Maybe Stars another day. But I'm on Tubi Red Core. They treat me good there. Yeah, they treat me good. I
where,
need you.
where? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Now, I need you to go on Tubi, man. I'm on there. Tubi, Red Coral, SCK, Fan Vision. I got a couple of networks that they taking in my input. You know.
Where? I'm definitely gonna support, man. Now, to make these films, right? Like I know you do everything independently, but do Tubi cut you guys a budget where you're able to, pay directors, editors, and all that, or everything's out of your own
Nah,
pocket?
Tubi run it as a portal. You know what I'm saying? Tubi give like 44, like 40 some dudes 4 movies they can give out a year. So it's never Tubi really. It's the person they give out to run a portal. Portal is like the new thing of the internet now. You might hear it in college football, the portal. So when you sit down with someone, you open the portal of Tubi, I can see my sales in Oregon. I can see my sales in Kentucky. I can see my sales. But Tubi got a commercial. The commercials, you know what I'm saying, pay me, but they don't give out no money to put out your movie. Your movie got to be done and submit, and if they like it, they put it on there.
Okay, okay, that's
But they
dope.
pay they pay good though. They pay good now. They used to pay every quarter. Now they pay every month now. They pay good.
Okay, that's dope, man. So it's like kind of like having like, it's equivalent, because when somebody has publishing, they get like a monthly check as well. So is that based on publishing and etc., or like how does that work? Like, do you guys have all of your ownership, or they have a percentage of the ownership where they, give you a percentage of the cut of profits they put out on Tubi? Because I know Tubi makes money off all the ads and all that. Could, do you want to explain the science on
Yeah,
that or
yeah.
not?
Yeah. To be mostly with the portal that you get, like I'm with Tribeca Films. So Tribeca Films got about 200 movies and they got them on Tubi. So me and Miss Taylor, she can open up the portal. When she open up the portal, she chooses great advertisers for me. I got Granger, State Farm, you know what I'm saying? Apple. I got four big ones, right? And they pay like when they watch. Now there's a trick though with Tubi though. They want you to watch the full commercial, quarter commercial. So that's the trick. They getting you there because most people skip the commercial, you know? So you missing out in the person watching the movie. So they pay you to watch the whole movie, but that don't be nothing but about 3-4 cents, and then 15 cents each advertiser give you for each time it's on there. So you could make about $2 and change on every time a person watch it. And they got 230 million subscribers. So you just looking for 1 million. You get you 1 million, you cool. You know what I'm saying? That time that $2, you got $2 million.
Man, that's incredible. So pretty much it's an investment. Like the amount of money you
Oh
pay for your
yeah.
own production and all the actors, like you get that money back in due time through Tubi.
Yeah. I was
Word.
just in the I was in the hood, four dudes sitting in the car, watching too because it's free, smoking. Each one of them is watching a different movie.
Yo, that's dope, man. That's dope. That's equivalent to having like a liquor store. It's consistent. You're always getting that money coming in all the time, man. That's
Yeah.
dope. Word, word. Now my next question for you is, um, before the internet was like a thing, in South Florida, like, what was the way you was able to put yourself out there through like the industry, like, because I know you dabbled in the industry, you worked with a lot of people in the industry, so like, I want to focus on the business aspect of the game, like what are some pros and cons dealing within the industry?
Ah, mine's was so highly respected because I was a drug dealer, a dope boy. So, you know, I'm a fair person, and people don't really realize it within the music industry that we the only one as African Americans, we don't deal with government. You know, people don't even much realize how much street guys ran government. If you look at, I'm talking about go to the club, we doing it our own features on our own. So it causes a lot of personal refereeing within, you know what I'm saying, publishing, radio, promotion, marketing, college radio, different things, features, a person coming to your city, you know what I'm saying? A lot of those things I used to get into the centralization of it, and it caused my phone to really be of importance, and whenever somebody would call me, I had like 74 cars. I'm staying in like I got 6 7 homes, so Miami was a place to party, so you know it was like, man, let's go hang out. So I mingled with a lot of people, so what I'm saying, we broke a lot of situations. I managed a lot of people. I managed over 15 artists. I had like 9 artists assigned to me.
Oh, that's incredible, man. Oh, with all these artists that were signed under you, what relationship with labels did you work? Because a lot of times, people will have their own company. Either they get their distribution from Koch, Interscope, or whatever. Like, what company did you mostly dealt with, like putting out artists?
Yeah, a lot of time I like to say there's no such thing as independent. Just by what you said. So people like Master P that's always trying to kick an independent ideology. There's Fortune 500. There's 500 of them, man. So merge on. We don't got no Federal Reserve. So Dame Dash and P, we got to negotiate and finesse with corporate companies a little bit better. Not culture vulture them, but Universal and Steve Rifkin, that Jewish man gave me a great deal with 300,000. Put him in the account, and I gave the artist 270, kept 30. Universal. Wendy Goldstein, that she was a Jewish lady that ran Capitol Records. Fair person. She was very much letting me do what I wanted to do with it. Mario Winans, he was with Puff. I was managing Mario Winans. And Mario, you know, he came from the Winans family. I don't wanna know. So we had a good run, go to Ireland, London. We booked it for about 75,000 a pop. But the record labels was very much letting us be culture. You know, a lot of them fought Napster, Doug Morris. They sued a lot of people to try to maintain the ethnic of it, you know. I'm not really into the culture vulture situation as far as I don't know if you had the opportunity with $100 million, if you would have been more economic. I like to blame my peoples on being more economic. You ain't signed nobody, Busta Rhymes. You ain't signed nobody, Jeezy. You ain't signed nobody. You ain't signed. I like to blame us. Beanie Siegel, I ain't trying to hear that, man. That man, goddamn. You made 20 years, you know, 20
Yeah, I
years.
mean, yo, like my whole generation of people did not make it in the industry. Like none of us did, because the people that was in the game, you know, they
Thank
had it on the they had it on the poker cuts, you know, and you know a lot of time, like you know, I have my fair of the game or whatever, and yo, a lot of times there's a lot of payola going on, and a lot of these guys that's connected to the industry, yo, they might want a couple bands, right? They'll take your
right
bread and don't follow through.
at
Don't follow
all.
through helping you out, man. And it's just like, you know, it's
Then
nasty work, man.
you spend time, you buy the stupid motherfucker a couple bottles, you like maybe we could network. It's like he think you pussy or something. Like what the fuck? Like I'm trying to network. That's why I bought you a Chris Style for 800. Not to you can't even know how to put posters. These dudes don't got posters, marketing, promotional companies, nothing. They're sitting there doing podcasts with no advertisers, sitting there like me and you. Shit crazy. Been in the game 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that, my generation never got put on, you know. There's only a handful of guys in the industry that's actually making real money, you know. But you know, I'm quite sure people is not gonna agree what I'm saying, but like nobody really got put on like that. Like if you didn't really know
No.
nobody,
That's how you're
like
supposed to judge everybody. You're supposed to say L Cool J. 1984, you ain't gave nobody a deal. You made us watch you every day lick your lips and name them all. Chuck D, name them all. If you ain't got 5, 10 artists you ain't put out, three, then you don't have. It's economics. I'm speaking about economics. You know
it's
what
it's not even
economics?
just it's not even just that. Like some people will put their artist or friend on, right, and they'll totally rip them off of their budget money, you know.
That's
Like
not true. That has nothing to do with economics of your name and you put it now. You having a poster company, a cup company, two record labels, two artists, 15 record labels, 15. You know, like where is your? I want to see your economic expansion.
no, I say this because like for example, right, when Nas put out Braveheart, was the group Braveheart, was it a Braveheart? it's a group that came out with a song called Uchi Wally.
Yeah,
Like they have one good record, one good run, but like I've never heard of them ever since then, you know. But
yeah.
the only person I know that put somebody on that became millionaires, I've seen was
Puff,
50. You know what I mean?
Puff.
Puff, nah, yo, a lot of his artists is not doing well, man.
You
You know,
said
from
you
D
said
Dad.
you said the ones. So if he got one or two, you got to name. If you got to say Mary, if you got to say Mario, if you got to say somebody's name, you gotta have to say it.
Okay, I'll give him that. Like two
Who's
artists.
who 50 made rich?
Yo, Yayo is a millionaire. Banks is a millionaire. You know.
Man, stop, man. You know how the millionaire look, man. That nigga Vlad charged $2,000 to get on there. Don't do that. 3,000. I did, Vlad. Don't do that. Nothing higher. That just look like $3,000 a pop. That's it. That shit look like that. I did it. I did Vlad.
Yeah, I mean, for with all, I'm quite sure. I know they're not broke. You know, I mean, their money
Nah.
compared
No,
to
no, no,
my
no,
money.
no, 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 no. You said millionaire. So I made millions, and some people just be saying certain numbers. But you know, you can check IRS.com. But anyhow, economic expansion, though, you know what I'm saying? It got to go a little further than your right hand man, though, too, you know? I mean, he has a lot of economic expansion, though, personally, you know? He's not somebody that can really be targeted within that word that I'm saying, you know? Economic expansion. There's other people. Method Man, there's other people. Redman, you got other people, you know what I'm saying? That's around. Many people, you know? Uncle Luke, Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, you know? Young Dro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like when it comes to the industry, it's definitely nasty work, man. It's kind of like
It is.
you have to learn as you go. And yeah, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. My next question for you would be back in your okay, back in the day when you was actually in the game, right? I think there was a certain situation you had with Cam where you guys were getting ready to work out like a clothing line with Dame. Like, what caused that not to follow through? Because I know that deal didn't follow through. Do you want to expound on
Yeah,
that?
Cam, nah, it's not. Cam never really co-signed Jim Jones, you know? Like, you know, I mean, it was the Dipset. I don't really know what it is, really, nah. I really don't know, you know, I just know it didn't happen. I really know it didn't happen, you know?
Now, you being like, from Haiti and all that, like, would you ever like buy land and kind of like, build supermarkets out there and possibly live out there part time or not?
Yeah, a lot of, like, right now, I'm trying to go live in Haiti today. My mother, I own a beach resort there. I own a mango land in Haiti. I own a planting land, 3 homes. Like, I'm having a problem with my beach resort, and the gangs took it over. They kidnapped my sister. So, you know, it's been ongoing situation in Haiti, you know what I'm saying, with my land. And most Haitians now are forced to live in America because they spend their 401k ready for their 60, 70 years old, 80 years old in Haiti, and now it's debacle, you know?
Man, that's tough. You work all those years and now you got to come back to the states and start from scratch again. That's tough,
Yeah.
man. As far as like dual residency, you got to like a dual citizenship, right? Like in the states and in Haiti and all that. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think sometime in the future that they're gonna force us people like myself, because I also got a dual citizenship myself,
Hey,
not to hate,
family,
not to
family,
hate.
family.
Go
America
ahead.
ain't got no problem with us, man. Do you know what BRICS is, man? There's a coin called BRICS, right? Brazil, Russia, Indonesia, China, Qatar, and South Africa. They all got one coin, right? So now a person like Trump is saying we need our own coin. Hey, Canada, sign with us. No. Mexico, sign with us. No. Greece, no. France, no. So he's forced to say, okay, I got to go do it. We in a technology world now. In a technology world, we ain't got enough people in America. He's trying to get more people just to get more people who got more financial and intelligence. So the aspiration, the aurora of America can have a better decorum than just bringing a bunch of people. But we good, homie. We got to figure out how to start lobbyists to go to Washington, D.C. so we can actually talk. Somebody got to knock on Trump door for economic reform. We ain't going nowhere.
I feel you on that. And you know, when it comes to like digital currency, I definitely think it's going to be the future. And I want to get your perspective on XRP. Do you think XRP will someday take over the Swift banking system? And if so, like, yo, break down the science on that.
Now, XRP, Cash App, Zelle, they're just really trying, to me, they're breaking down the union. It's a Democrat and Republican situation. But now if you go to Cash App, Zelle, you go on there, you see health benefit, stock, you bitcoins there, you can invest. Everybody got their own platform they're using for algorithm except for African Americans. So now, just like we lost in 2000, we can't blame the white man. They started Amazon, Facebook, Oracle, and we stayed there talking about the plantation. They starting again a coin. We ain't got nothing to rep. We talking about defending some goddamn people. So if I'm on something, you know what I'm saying, like economics, you know what I'm saying? How the money gonna trickle down, you know? Because I feel like black men really be black. I think black women having a problem with black men because we voted for Trump, you know? And so black woman, conversations within homes really had an understanding, but today is as into, for me, is like black woman is not checking their top. If you read the Bible, it says they call Jezebel. If you're really poor, Oprah, Naomi, these, you know what I'm saying, you must come down to help people. Not say stripper, you wrong, don't tell nobody they wrong because you wasn't a real silver spoon girl. If you read the Bible, the book of Esther, when you read the book of Esther, it tells you Mordecai, her uncle, got her from the poorhouse, and the king got 12 girls. He gonna lose one. Made Esther the girl. Hammond, his killer, like, hey, kill those people, man. They the black Jews. They the black Jews. Kill them people. Esther got one wish. She could have wished to be great castle and everything. Her uncle like, hey, you gotta help the people. Come back, women. The women at the top, the black women on the top, I could name 1,000 of them. You know what I'm saying? Naomi, you know what I'm saying? All of them. They got to do economic situations too as black men. And I don't see the trickle down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a thing where a lot of relationships was broken up because their male counterpart decided to vote for Trump, which kind of like rubbed a lot of women within our demographic the wrong way. And yeah, man, like most women, not just black women, but most women, somewhat hold the ideology of the leftist feminist movement, which is, I think, is cancer to our society, man. Do you want to expand on that and give us your perspective on that?
Well, yeah, there's something with like I was just saying, if you listen to the song Sade got, Jezebel, she let it be known the power of it. But women are not understanding. Some women aren't understanding the word investment. Like I had a problem with my little girl. She went to FAMU, and I struggled with her because she wanted to be a nurse. She graduated for me. She just walked 4 months ago, but I struggle with FAMU, and because her phone numbers are only African Americans, I'm like, let's go to Duke, let's go, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else where we can integrate, you know what I'm saying, your phone numbers and do things, not FAMU, Howard. I watch these schools disrespect Clarence Thomas, the man on the Supreme Court. And I watch women lead the cause on Clarence Thomas, a man that been on Supreme Court since 91, and all black college get heckled. This is the decorum and aura of black woman, a man of 91 that signs law for the world. Alito, know what I'm saying, Ginsburg, God bless her, their Sotomayor, when they go see their people, man, they don't get heckled and get disturbed. You ought to see these things online. But for the women is as investment. Like, let us do the investment situation. Let us, it's like investment conversations is not going right. And black man is to blame also because I feel like in hip hop, we started to give the rappers money. Dudes that had real money. So they ought to be mad. They like, man, you start giving it to us. Y'all gave it to the rappers. And we got to go get some money. But it's like, you know, women has to promote lobbyists. If you're not doing lobbying like the NRA, if you're not doing lobbyists like the Heineken Company, the Peanut Company, we don't got one hip hop lobbyist in DC to go bar and blow all these black colleges. My commencement sheet at FAMU was another college, another dude. Like the essence of it is not embraceable, you know?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like I guess like expounding on political stuff or different political parties or whatever, like that gets real touchy with certain audiences,
Yeah.
especially when I have a strong perspective on you know the matriarch, and a real big fan of the patriarch, like having law and order implemented within our social construct to make things pan out smoothly, but when there's no law and order and implemented within our society, you tend to have natural order, and you don't want to have natural order, man.
You never want to have natural order. That's why in hip hop, I'm always with the Army, Navy, and U.S. Force. You know, with the revolutionary and the rebels. I never saw Israel tell they gangsters step down. So I'm with hip hop, and however they saying to do their thing, and however they saying, man, to get some money, because the dependency of the government is never something that's for us. You know what I'm saying? It's always like a targeted situation of to make sure that the class is always underneath. And the finesse game of African American though, like I say with lobbyists in different situations, I'm not seeing. It's like we readable.
No, I totally agree with you. Like, do you think one day that the hip hop culture will get back into like expounding on political issues like Public Enemy and stuff? And if so,
That's what that's where I mostly would have to do it. But we got God bless that Jim Brown, Steve Harvey. We got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, NAACP, Ben Crump. These people, a lot of people are looking for a dead man in the ambulance too, though. You know what I'm saying? A dead black man in the ambulance, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of money. So, you know what I'm saying? The new youth and you know what I'm saying, the YNs really gotta, I think they gotta knock on Trump door and go and have and it's a conversation of economic reform. That's it, not reparation. We don't want that. economic reform just for us 40 million blacks. No more Spanish, no more damn Asian, no more damn Italian, no everybody in Africa. It's 40 million of us. Cut us a check. We really can't be around each other like that no more. He got 13% of land. Let us go ahead and do this thing, man. We're gonna ride around here like the Jetsons and build it up and culture. I'm gonna have more traffic than you. I'm on that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, no, I think that's a good um idea, you know. But you know, a lot of uh FBA, and FBA is a acronym of, you know, Foundational Black American. They're not too fond of, you know, like people like us, you know, where, you know, we have relatives that's, you know, from a different location, and we're not direct slave descendants of Americans. I mean, we are slave descendants, but just not from America, you know. And there's a movement going around with FBA, you know, kind of like promoting that, you know, we're not, you know, the same people, in that it kind of, this movement kind of creates a separation. So it's like, you know, islanders and, you know, black Americans, you know. I want to
Well,
get
what,
your
what, I-
perspective on that.
what I saw mostly was like I read books. So the books, I don't know about FVA, but when I read books, when I read a lot of books, what I see is Africa don't never say go get people from America. I never see none of them say it. I'm reading okay Mugandhi, I'm reading Uganda, I'm, you know what I'm saying, Idi Amin, I'm reading them, that Mandela, and we in America. So I believe in the Bible. I believe in tribes, the Levi tribe. I don't do that. I believe America's the Judah tribe. We're here. We're stuck together. We did that. There's 195 nations. Sexy Red makes somebody in motherfucking Middle East take off that uniform. That's what happened. We here for that. That's the revolution and rebel of it. But within that, how do we lobby and knock on Trump door? We together. We dudes ain't got no money. Most dudes is just I just got out of jail. I ain't know so many dudes was broke. So it's like you gotta hibernate, but it's like, man, Trump got the money. I need to go get some money. We need to go get some of this money. These billions going on. Like somebody knock on his door.
Man, I mean, I feel you on that, man. I mean, it'll be dope if we could get some type of funding where we able to, you know, edify ourselves and our people, and create, you know, jobs, and circulate the money within our community. Because, you know, a lot of times within our demographic, our money does not circulate within our community. It always goes out, you know.
Right. But whenever the government do things, we never trip. You bring your jails, bring your city hall, bring your courts. The Constitution, we're gonna follow the Constitution. So it's as when is it time for us to say, when you get on a plane, all you see is land? When is it time to say, yo, I could kind of do this on my own over here? I'm American. I think I could cause more tourism. Trump, it's time, man, to do this now. We done waited too long. We done went to the plantation days. We done went to civil rights days, the 80s, 90s. Man, 40 million blacks, 3 billion apiece, 120. That ain't nothing. Don't give no other race nothing, man. We need some real money. This little money I got ain't nothing now. Everything's sky high. Every internet storage, everybody want money. Wi-Fi, everybody wants some of this shit here now. And no, I ain't got no motherfucking app.
Man, yo, salute to you, Wale. I see you in the building, man. You got any questions for Ali Zoe? Wale is an actual Haitian descent himself too,
Ça
so
passe.
Ça passe. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Hey, let me get on real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you this quick question. I gotta step out. But
Okay.
so, Ali, knowing that you started the revolution that is Zoe Power, right? What got you to actually start that in Miami when you did it?
All
Because
the Americans, you know the story. Same thing happened to you.
yeah,
The Americans.
yeah. Cause my brother told me big history. So when I'm here, like when I heard about the Zoe Power and how it started, I'm like, okay, because that pushback and just fighting back to like have your stance and like, hey,
I saying in defense of the Americans, right? I've been saying lately, you know how we eat when we in elementary. I used to say, man, I think they used to be mad at me because I used to grab 10 cookies, 4 hamburgers, 2 jungle juice, and go home with it.
right,
I'm like, man, I got family, and I don't eat in the kitchen. I eat at the bar, and you know, I don't know why that caused that, man. I'm fighting Jermaine Brown and Jermaine Grimsley every day because I'm speaking Creole. You know what
right,
I'm saying? But it was man, that was crazy, man. The era was really, I explain it a lot. We live up under Martin. Oh my, In Living Colors, man, Def Comedy Jam,
right.
Cosby. We live under man, Eddie. Boy, you had the boy. It was hard to make it then. Them Americans was some cold. They was cold with the mouth.
Yeah,
Woo.
yeah. 'Cause my brother would tell me some stories, man. You tell me like it was war back in the days. Like if they find out you was a Zoe or you somewhere outside the Caribbean, like you're not American, they putting you down big time.
Yeah, man. They was just ranking on you and telling you, just making you feel like you just a nothing. Your self-esteem was low.
You're
By the
right,
time you left school, you couldn't much read or you couldn't study.
right,
You couldn't get a girl, so that's a problem.
right. So it was a lot of warfare, but I mean, look, I say it like this, man. Just from the
What you think
experience
about what you think about this nigga barbecue?
barbecue. I don't take time to really focus on a lot of niggas out here, bro.
You know what barbecue is?
Wait, okay, who barbecue is that?
He's some dude in Haiti. He run Haiti now. He a street nigga that run Haiti.
You talking about that dude? Oh, okay.
That
I don't
clown.
really listen to much stuff out there that much, give or take. But this is one
How,
thing.
how old are you? How old are you?
I'm in my 30s, my early 30s.
Why you don't follow something in that nature where you might be the one to bring a big economic attribute to a non-economic place?
I say it like this right now, right? Because it's really where I am currently. So I can't think that far ahead if I'm not currently there to even do anything like that.
Okay,
So right
okay.
now, it's like until I'm able to, I wouldn't think that far ahead, especially
Okay.
in the climate of where it's going on. Because I heard, don't get me wrong, you got your mom. You already know she's gonna tell you all everything that's going on because she's staying in tune with everything that's going back home. So it's like I hear the stuff from my mom's perspective, but it's like I'm not really like.
But a perspective I could give you is there's 195 nations, right?
Right.
And we have to find out how the technological speak to them.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not getting comments from 194 nations, then something's wrong.
Right.
If we're not getting certain economic money from conversations, then something's wrong out of 195 nations and we're America. So there's a bridge that now got to be broken, you know?
Yeah. I mean, no, definitely for sure. But I think that's the thing is like for the bridge to be like open is like that's the whole point of going back to even seeing what's going on. But like I said,
what you
all
do?
that's going on. Huh?
What you do?
Like currently, like right now, I pretty much do the same thing what Russ do.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How I'm doing so far?
You tell me,
yo,
I don't know.
you doing great.
I mean,
You doing great, Ali. You doing great, man.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to ask you because I do got to go real quick. But I do want to know, like, from way back from where it started, from you coming in, and then you had to start in the revolution to push back the hate, let alone the attacks from the Americans back in the day. Do you feel like it's different now from where it was before?
Oh no, yeah, Nah, it's totally different. You know, a lot of Americans found out they got Bahamian. You know what I'm saying? When they look in their bloodline, they learned about the Louisiana Purchase. They
Right.
really Asian. Nah, most are intelligent now. Now that it stopped around 95, 96, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a new regime. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
watch how the
Right. Yeah.
Kodaks was
It
so
wasn't even like that.
yeah,
Cause when
nah.
I grew up, I didn't live through all that BS. I mean, granted, there was some motherfuckers that were talking shit like, "Oh yeah, you eat cat, you Haitian." Oh yeah, they'll still talk like that. But
What mostly what mostly issues you had?
I mean, not really much. I mean, cause like I said, when I grew up, I was in the after fact. Cause I was a '94 baby, so I
Okay,
grew up
man.
after all that BS came down. It's just certain few people that will talk like, oh, they will like, oh, cause they know you Haitian, they'll throw that out there like, oh yeah, you eat cat. Like,
Right,
and
right,
some of them
right.
are really disrespectful. But other than
Right,
that,
right.
I've been Gucci, like freaking.
Okay, okay, okay. But man, do some research on Haiti, man. We got a dude named Barbecue. He done took over the
No,
country.
yeah.
Cause you
I
know
mean, I always
how
do like don't get me wrong, right? Like I always do
no,
like
no, no, no. I don't want
more
to talk
research,
about
but
that part. No, no, it's not about that part. The part of your family and my family that's 50, 60, 70 years old, they would have been living in Haiti now. But now they
right,
stuck in America because they can't go back to their country because there's no foundation.
right, right.
Yeah. But what's up,
I
man?
mean, what you say, Ali?
Nah, holla at me.
Okay, my next question for you is right. I know you're Arthur too.
Thanks for letting me up though, Russ.
Yeah, I got you, Wale.
All right, peace,
I
man.
know you're Arthur too. So, what kind of deals you worked out for your books? Like, do you have like a publishing deal, or you doing everything independently?
No,
Um,
no, I got 12 books on Amazon. I published 38 dudes books. Please check it out, Amazon Books, man. One called Haiti Meets Jews. Very interesting book, man. I got a book called The Hip Hop Black Republican Manifesto. I read the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and Bill of Rights. And Amazon is calling it a very high. They gave it 4 or 5 stars. Haitian Boats, Zopound Mafia, and Amazon. I did a deal with Random House, $4, 19.99. They gave me 50,000 up front. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm going through a decline of book sales because a lot of audio and technology of people just they want you to read it to them. So, I got to go back, they want your voice to do it if you wrote it. So, the book industry is I don't think we're not deep in the book industry though, but hopefully we get deeper.
Man, definitely. I'm going to support buying one of your books too. I didn't know you published like 38 books. I think that's dope. And
Yeah.
we could purchase your book all on Amazon, right?
Yeah, man, they all on Amazon. Amazon Books for
Okay.
Ali Zoe Adam, AliZoeAdam, and you'll see all the books.
Man, I'm definitely going to support, man. Now my next question for you is, if you can go back in time, like what would you change, or would you even change anything? Like, you think
Yeah,
everything's perfect as it is
spiritually,
now?
spiritually, I probably would indulge mostly in voodoo. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of practices I did in Haiti. I probably wouldn't really indulge in them no more. I don't know more, but I wish I didn't indulge in them in my life.
Okay, so you used to practice the mystic arts back in the day.
What you call it?
The mystic arts, man.
Whoa. Yeah.
So what do you subscribe to now for, like, on a religious base, like
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Black Jew. You know,
Okay, so you're Israelite too, man. Shout out to
yeah.
all the Israelites out there, man.
Shout out to all
First
the
one,
Israelites. We got to get to the
yeah.
Gaza Strip, baby. We got to get to the Gaza Strip, man. We got to go see what the Gaza Strip like, man. That's my first one on the bucket list.
Word, word. Now you know, I actually had Gorilla Hebrew on here a while back. Like he's like a well-known uh, debater within the within the conscious community. You know what I mean? And we expounded on like the bloodline of Haitians, and me and him, like him and I, we came to an agreement that our bloodline derives from Moses himself. So, like, I want to get your perspective on that. Like, do you know anything about that, and do you
Yeah.
believe in that?
Do you know about the Levi tribe?
Yeah, yeah, we're descendants of the tribe of Levites. Yeah.
Right. So being a descendants of Levi tribe is what would inform my understanding of the tortures and what I'm saying the tragedies that go on for Israel for a black Israelite because what Moses went through, oh man, what Moses went through, man, to bring the commandments, it was something that very much of living today. And that tribe, the Levi tribe, you know what I'm saying, is not studied. Who's part of this tribe, who's part of that tribe. And that's why when you speak with one people, they have to know what tribe they are and what are these tribes, you know, because you have a better understanding of who you are, you feel me? Because I explain to people the Judah tribe, and I try to tell them you have to understand your tribe first for you to understand what happened with Moses, what happened to David, what happened with Saul and David. How could a man do this? You have to see how Samson goes through different situations within the tribes to understand everybody has a tribe, to understand every situation of it. You know what I'm saying? I like to speak with him though. He can go there.
Well, go where?
Can he go there?
What you mean? Like
You just said
expound
your
on that.
man. You said your man is an Israelite also. You also, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a believer that I'm a descendant of the tribe of Levites. Yeah, yeah. I'm a Israelite myself. I do believe that. You know what I mean? That we are the
Yeah.
chosen people. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, with Moses and King David, like they all had like powerful journeys, and it's written down within the scriptures, and it kind of like inspires myself to what I mean, follow the righteous path and
You been Muslim before?
nah.
Me either. You been blood?
I've
Crip?
been nah, I never joined the gang, none of that. Like
Me
I've
either.
always
Me
nah, none of
either.
that, man. Nah.
None of that.
Nah, man. But
But you,
go ahead.
nah, it's just affiliated. But you know, with the barbecue and ISO, you know ISO is?
Nah, I don't know who Izo is. Who is that?
ISO is actually the head leader.
Oh, so that's barbecue's boss.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay,
You might
okay.
see him. He just did a music video. It's like 14 of them. They all Crips.
Oh, is he the tall, skinny dude?
Now the one that's rapping.
Yeah, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like
how you say Lamar Reggie. Lamar Sans You too. Lamar Sans You. That's one of the vicious killers. Lamar Sans You. Death. Death, right? Death. Now him. He's a cold killer too. He's a head dude. Le Mort Sans You, ISO, Barbecue beefing with T-Lape. T-Lape and ISO is making songs on each other. And Budba and Budba too. Budba and T-Lape is beefing, is making rap songs against ISO. And people is thinking that they're here to philosophize history and be a great Nelson Mandela and a great Martin Luther King. Come on, man.
You know what? Like I've watched like documentaries of the guys that participate within the gangs, and you know, there's a lot of collateral damage between the gangs and the people that actually live in those kind of locations. And one thing I've noticed that all the guys that were affiliated to the gangs, they will all say that me sentir como me esclave. And in English, it means that like, yo, I feel like I'm enslaved within the gang because the amount of evil. Well, I wouldn't say evil, but a lot of harsh things they would have to do one another. And I noticed that they say that they felt like they're enslaved to be a part of the gang. I want to get your perspective on that.
Yeah, they got to go to jail and maybe they sit down and they'll reflect on it, Let the peoples of Haiti give them a trial. Right now now Haiti is mostly trying to run within a commission. Right now it's that 8-man or 9-man? 8-man commission. So 9-man commission. So you put a 9-man commission on the port, 9-man commission on the Supreme Court. So they try to do a 9-man commission everywhere where it won't be one dictator. So they need to go ahead and let Eric Prince push the issue through. Push the issue, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and structure the situation. Kenya is in the way, man. They feeding Kenya food every day. This is crazy. Sending them bitches. They got bitches to fuck. They don't want to go back. They don't want to go back.
Man, that's
go
crazy,
look on TV.
Man. What happened?
Go look on TV. They don't much want to leave no more. They got a bunch of them got babies in Haiti already. I talked to damn near 60 deportees. All my niggas getting deported. So I be sending them tents and shit. A lot of niggas, my nigga Gordon just got deported. So I be like, what's up? They like, dudes got tolls everywhere to make money. To drive by, you got to pay a toll. Every gang, it's tolls all over the Haiti. Everybody got to check in toll. This shit is a clown show. They go feed Kenya, give Kenya some pussy. When the camera come, they put on. It's a clown show, man. No one's in the world court. IMF talking about it. You know who Kofi Annan is?
Nah, I have no idea, man. Yo, explain.
Kofi Annan was, he was in the world courts, and Rwanda was going through the same situation where 800,000 people died. Damn near the whole Miami, damn near the whole Manhattan, damn near the whole. Kofi Annan was the head of the world court when all this go on. So it shows the world blind eye. Not no man speaking of bad historical situation. There's no eye in it, and African Americans are not saying Eric Prince go in. They dying, they ain't got no food.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, my next question for you is okay, when it comes to like giving up advice, right? What advice would you give to a young man that wants to start up a lucrative business within any industry?
Wow, I like that. Or lucrative in any industry. Right now, what Trump is doing with tariff right now is very lucrative right now. If you look, what Trump is trying to say is, to me, is Walmart's the cheapest in the world, Target's the cheapest in the world, Best Buy's the cheapest in the world, Lowe's cheapest in the world. It's 194 nations. We need to figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, serve each other. You can put them on the boat, they're gonna get it to them, and they're gonna get it there. Tell them to send their money, $25,000 a pop. You know what I'm saying? Those are like lucrative situation within third world countries where we're doing export and export. Studying the port. If Trump is saying tariff, let's go to the port and study and figure out how we got to send things, learn the application, figure out how to send the mango, Rihanna's clothing, figure out how to send some dope jackets. They love our color coding to third world country, not 4 block radius. If you're not getting comments and things from third world country, you haven't reached your pinnacle of dealing with social media yet. Finding somebody on IG, a girl within Nigeria, Lagos, you can take over her account. She got 2 million people. Take over her account and say, hey, let me use that for a day. Here go $200 and promote yours overseas. Let me take over your account for the day. That's it. If I can't get it for the day, I don't want it. You got 3 million people. Here go $200. I'm trying to do something in Australia, not in America. You know what I'm saying? We not, tariff means 194 nations. No one's talking to the 194 nations. We just here congested domestically and patronizing Haitians about 1804. That's been done. Ain't nothing. What's going on, man? Give this man the green light, Eric Prince, man. Build that shit. Let us see some construction. Wyclef lost 1.3 billion. What's going on? He's supposed to be the face. He done stole. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? We got to go ever. We done built Wyclef to be the face of Haiti. And now he hiding. He ducking. And now we done built him since 96. He done stole, and now he don't want to face the riffraff. So we need our YN and our young people, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and think of 195 nation innovation. They done bought 30, 40 broadbands already in Nigeria and South Africa. They ain't fucking with motherfucking America no more. It's over with. Afro traps. Warner Brothers, Sony, and Universal done went and got all kind of record labels. When these Africans get this game, and Bad Bunny get into this goddamn Super Bowl and do this crazy 2 billion views and all that, it's going to turn Spanish and it's going to be very hard and even more difficult. But we got to speak to 195 nations, man, to innovate with them. You got 1 or 2, 3 friends. You know they hard. They be doing fraud and all that, but we got to break.
Man, I totally agree with you on that. It's gotten to a point where you know, the Latin community within America, like they taking over so many jobs that now it's requirement for some Americans to be bilingual to work in
Well,
certain
it's
locations.
not really, I don't think they're really taking over more jobs. I'm looking at it as far as they're putting more laws, sanctions, and policies in than blacks. Everything in English is in Spanish.
Yeah, pretty much Spanish is like the second language in America, you know. Um, my next question for you would be, what? Okay, when it, hold on. Okay, would you ever, uh, okay, would you ever like work out like a non-profit organization within Miami-Dade? And if so, what kind of
Yeah, I
what
got a nonprofit right now. You know,
okay.
yeah, 1804 ZMF is a nonprofit, you know, for funding prisons. I'm for, I believe Charlemagne when after that George Floyd thing happened, and I saw Hong Kong go off, Switzerland go off. I saw, man, Germany go off, Jamaica go off. I saw, and Charlemagne was on the radio with Rush Limbaugh, and he said defund the police. So, and I was I left prison just now 18 years, so the funding is bad. I don't think we should use defund in America. No, that with black people, don't use the word defund. That's kryptonite. We don't put the police in a phantom. Man, fuck them. Put them in a phantom, man. Put them whatever you want to do with them. Spend the money, but don't when you get to us, spend money too. And we got a lot of people we left in jail. Like buy some technology. 3 grown men in a room in one cell. We're watching the decorum of prison on the internet, and no one's just saying this is inhumane. So my nonprofit is on, hey man, build them 16 by 10, change it, 8 by 10. They're gonna be in there. They're gonna be in there for a while. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be there. Expand, give them some tour, give them some better way to visit, get a better way, you know what I'm saying, to have technology, play basketball. You used to get bags of things when you play basketball or a tournament. Now you get 3 Kool-Aids. You used to get a bag up to your chest. There's no more money. There's no more money within the correctional system. So I just want to fund more for the prisoners because they're gonna be in there. So I'm like, hey, you're gonna be in there, huh? Leave me alone.
Man, yo, we hit the hour and 30 minutes marks, man. About to
Okay.
kill this live, man. Yo, any last words for my peoples, man, before we
Whoa, there's 3 books I would like them to read, man. Don King, man, Only in America. Don King is a man that was, man, locked up 38 times, man. Killed 2 dudes on the 22nd time. On the 38th time, he pistol whipped a dude to death. He's out negotiating pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying, Madison Square Garden, Budweiser, Don King book. Look at him, please. I know they called him every name in the book, bombastic, loud. I'm not on the Mike Tyson bandwagon. I'm on the Don King bandwagon. He's a mentor because he was locked up 38 times in the bunk bed. And Maya Angelou's son wrote a book called Standing on the Scratch Line. It's 800 pages. Great book, man. This book could change the essence of you, man. And Man's Search for Purpose. What's the lady? Ayanna Van Zandt. Yeah, Ayanna Van Zandt. The lady Oprah switched out on back in 96. You know what I'm saying? She went with Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil and didn't go with Ayanna Van Zandt. She wrote a book. It's so amazing, man. It was for black man. She did it in 95. Great book. But all right, man.
yo, thank you so much for coming through, Ali. I
All
appreciate
right.
you, brother. I'll catch you on the flip, man. Take care, brother.
Yo.
Yo, it's your boy Rush. You heard it first on the Labudo Network. Shout out to Chaotic Truth Live. We the Rockefeller Records of this YouTube streets, you heard. Seek wisdom, practice humility, and those remain sucker
Rich
free, you heard.
dog.
I'm
Put
out.
this on
One.
for put this
Hi.
on, man. Put it on.